Hello, thank you so much for having me here. Got here with all the traffic. Okay, so the first poem I'm going to read is my newest poem, and it's called Winter Incantation. I think it's in the program. So, Winter Incantation. There in flames blue and yellow, a nascent echo of underwater pulse and flapping sails. Dark cracks framed in constant flux peel back one bony squeak of light in me. Cleave open a remnant orange and raw, a parasite still tethering me to all those parables, those currencies of suffering. I take a sip of hot ginger tea, eat strands of sweet licorice, stare into heat, and remember summer. Its brown waves, white-tipped shouts, pushing at piled-up rocks, old teeth pressed with white shells splayed open and pearlized like the fingertips of sea nymphs. Water spirits that can only dream about the alchemy of fire. The second one's kind of long, so I'll try. It's not too long. Maybe the only other one I'm reading. This is called EI's Farm. It is another one of my newer poems. I'll just read it. You'll probably get it. High and steady, an auctioneer's voice slices through pines in white fractures, bands of elastic light, thick as the hand that brushed away my childhood, makes me keep a secret. I now, adult, in movie star glasses wet on skin, my toes sifting through dry titles of soybean sand. And in my cupped, trembling hand, green needles of recollection, not starchy and frail as blossoms pressed between a page, but bursting undetoured, in prints more vivid and numerous than my senses can hold. We bow our heads in Grandma EI's big white kitchen, mouth our prayers over pink and green formica-top table, filled with steaming plates of a river-caught perch, corn, fried okra, a tower of white bread, a stick of butter, waits for Grandpa's knife. As my sister and I, 4 and 5, sit hot and itchy, the smell of our sweat, mosquito bites on knees, chigger bites behind ears, the slap of EI's pink fly swatter. Then me on EI's back, my arms around her shoulders, my feet in her pockets, as we tromp boundless through knee-high corn to these trees where I stand now and listen to a long-ago scream. My grandpa's expletives, the first time we fished, our lines in the maples, you stupid girls, what's the matter with you? His boots crushing down spearmint-lined banks, the river, brown, silent water. My fists clenched, my back to the gravel exploding, a miasma of dust and tires, chrome and color. My EI's brown freckled arms in the farmhouse on the other side of that road. Those rockabye arms that still hold me, lift me out of this vat of everything ending, sparking in and out like a holy nimbus that touches the frame of memory, drowns out the unstoppable souled. Okay, how many more minutes? A couple more, okay. This is an old one, and my mother died a few years ago. And her name's not Josie, but this is called Josies Flowers. Josie, my mother's hospice roommate, left behind African daisies, brown-eyed, peppery, wilting hues, vein blue-dyed, custard sun, magenta. Left them in fists of stems stuffed inside broken hip curves on the nightstand next to her deserted bed. Josie left her brown bag murmur, her wet-lipped suffocation, lungs turned to seas. Her skein of lingering minutes, uncoiling around an exiled pallet where my mother lay pleading for morphine. Broken glass in her joints, a coral reef of open sores blooming from her bones. Do you have another one I can do? Okay. I was in Haiti 2 years ago on a mission trip, a medical mission trip. So this is called Naming Haiti, Port-au-Prince, 2016, 2 summers ago. Okay. I can feel Haiti, a great pounding in fisted trees, meridian wind, a spit of heat from the mouth of God, a rattle electric from that spirit place. We crash our carry-ons quietly through an outdoor bus station into crowds of dark faces, gathered in drifts, fused in hope and despondency. Milky-eyed old men sell bracelets from wrists they cannot see. Young men unroll canvases of mountain landscapes, far away from the sprawling city, skin deep in disease. I stand here, bleached pale beneath a tan, breathe in the smell of burning rubbish, cooked meat and sweat, watch swarms of men join with shouts in sunlight, scythe-shaped words unspooling parables, pitch-shifting I cannot paraphrase. Me, a tattered American heirloom, climbing through my fracas of confusion as I search for some unending truth in this geometry of dust and what will be. One more? Okay, this is an ekphrastic poem. It's called After Viewing Gustave, I think at Calipat's painting Mademoiselle Bossier Knitting. Mademoiselle Bossier has knitted past the hours of placented joy and swollen breasts, her jet-lipped expression a precipice over the click of golden needles, the beat of all her days. Alone might she wonder of sons, a whole cohort missing from her womb. The gypsy boy she did not marry, gleaming and hidden in the sideboard of her remembered desire. Or is she simply in her solitude, hungering for a fresh piece of mutton and those oranges? For even before this chrysalis dweller lost her smoothness of skin, she understood the language of glass knots, interlocking sufficiency, and how both love and seclusion can fold into the mind a quiet acquiescence for the order of want and need and blood. Thank you.